Doing it. As far as I know,
Do the thing.
We are now live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wizards and Wine. This is the HALIFAX table, and we had some shenanigans happen here last week. You guys had arrived to the Brigand's Tollway and discovered a very forlorn Jebek, who, well, gave you some pretty shocking news, and that was that Agden Longscarf had been murdered. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, exactly. And with that, I'm going to stop myself from trying to do a recap, and I'm going to turn it over to the people who know how to do it best. That would be Aaron with a smattering of Christine. Ladies.
Yeah, definitely not me.
Yeah, well, and I don't know what I wrote. I can never remember. It's too long.
That's
okay.
Oh, yeah,
this is what I wrote.
Okay, lay it on me.
Okay, day 6, question mark, because I don't actually know what day it is in. Apple is sleeping nonstop. Met a sad bunny lady who doesn't want to live up to her responsibilities.
Yep.
We did find a truffle in the dead bunny man's house. Sounds like we're going to go to the Soggy Court and fight an old witch lady maybe, so these rabbits don't need to be thieves anymore. Jingle Jangle helped free the dragon, so that's nice. JJ made some truffles. They were big delicious. We found some armor that scuttles around. I didn't notice. Yeah, they had to tell me about it.
Yes.
That's all I have.
I like that I was sleeping the whole time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We put you on the top of Sir Dave and just kind of left you alone. It has been a harrowing couple of days for dear Apple, and we didn't want to disturb some obviously much needed sleep. Christine, was there anything that you had that you can add?
No, that was pretty well it.
That's pretty well it. Yeah, it was a short session too, I believe, because I didn't want to go too far into anything without everybody present. So,
yeah,
hooray! So where we left off, you guys had discovered found the truffles that Agden had stolen from Jingle Jangle. Took them back to Jingle Jangle. She shared them with you guys. The trees, middle, left, and right, we're all very happy to see you all again. And you're definitely making more friends at this point than the other group. And when you came back through, you were trying to kind of skirt around the Brigand's Tollway so you didn't have to deal with the morning bunnies anymore. So you were just kind of like skirting around the bottom, this little corner here where all your icons are, just kind of skirting around this area.
Oh my God, I forgot to go into Foundry. I'm like, where am I looking? Holy.
Oh, Janet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
I've lost the link. Oh dear, I've lost the link.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's why we love you so much, though, Janet.
I know, honestly.
0.
Well, that'll help.
Hold on, no. I got you. I just have to actually do it. There you go.
Carry on. Thanks.
Carry on then. Yes. So you guys were just kind of skirting around the bottom of the Brigand's Tollway because you didn't want to have to deal with the bunnies in mourning anymore. But you did come across 2 animated suits of armor, which Reighn kind of understood or were very familiar to her. So you guys have kind of concluded that they were at least half elven armor, if not, full on elf armor. It had the signature owl-shaped heads and all of that kind of stuff when you guys were fighting them. And it wasn't really a tough fight, was it? I seem to remember you guys getting through it quite handily.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Okay. Whoops, I just lost both screens. There we go. All right. So you continue along your way, and I'm just going to skip past any other random encounters, and I'm just going to drop you guys right down into Downfall. So just give me a quick second while I drop your tokens onto this new map, which will give you all sight. And this is one of those maps where each square is 10 feet instead of 5.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to look tiny on here.
I like the green background.
Yeah. I really enjoy these maps that come like already with all the pre-stuff done to them. It makes me very happy. No, that's not any of you guys. Let me see if I can. Okay, and here is Sir Dave. Let me drop him on there too. There you go.
I'm not seeing anything on this. I'm like the page is blank.
Oh, is it?
Completely blank.
Oh, okay. So let me make sure you all have vision. Lighting. Yeah, we're just gonna turn everything off or on. I don't know. Save changes. There. Can you see everything now?
I just have a black screen of death, like
It
nothing.
might be loading. Maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
It is a big map. Yeah. To be
Okay, I'll just wait.
fair. Maybe do a quick refresh on it too.
Yeah, that's
I
always a
did a
good
couple
idea.
times.
Yeah.
I did a couple times. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys were traveling through here, I'm going to run on the assumption and DM conclusion that you guys still had the skiff or the raft, whatever you want to call it, and that you're still using it. Because at this point, with the death of Agden Longscarf and the death of the unnamed bunny brigand that you guys took care of when you first landed in hither, those two murders go definitely against the general rules of this area. So because of that, things that sounded, cheery or hopeful or anything like that now sound aggressive and forlorn, and just the general mood of the place seems to be shifting. And the more questionable decisions both tables make, the higher this water level gets when the wells overflow and shoot up their geysers. So that's why your water level is so high right now. So there's almost like this little kind of river that gives way to this lake. And let me read you the box text, because I know how much y'all love box text. Let's do this. All right. In the channel, which is where you guys are now, thick fog hangs heavy in the air, obscuring the area around you, so the world appears to have shrunk to only 20 feet in all directions. So you can only see 20 feet. Before you, the waterway widens and the current slows, giving the impression that you have entered a lake. Croaking voices penetrate the fog, through which dark shapes appear, resolving? Is that supposed to be the word? Anyway, resolving into two rowboats. Manning the oars of each rowboat are two bullywugs. Do any of you... Actually, everybody give me a perception check.
I still
Okay.
can't. Like, I don't even have a thing on there, so I can't. do
Rawr.
any.
What?
Eh,
What?
Cypress got a 1.
A 1. Oh, dear.
It's nothing. Oh, I'm finally in. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Phew.
Okay, good.
Whew. Guys, that was tough.
Perception,
Lots of
huh?
water.
All right. So Cypress got a 1, Reighn got a 12,
More water.
Liem got a 6, and Apple, I just need your perception check for me.
Yeah, it's just loading all this.
Yep.
There we go.
In some
Phew.
bubbles.
And a 21. All right.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah.
Yes. So, now I'm just going to have a quick peek at your character sheet, Janet, for a quick second. I just need to remember where I find... Haha, you do recognize this language.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. You recognize this language as Sylvan. And
Yay, of course I do.
the Bullywugs are croaking, "Welcome to Downfall, travelers."
It's like doesn't really like have a welcoming name.
Downfall, yeah. I'm gonna move you
No.
guys in a little bit further too.
I wonder what the tagline of this town is, you know? Like Bedford's was like a traditional stopping place. What's the
Halfway between the North Pole and the equator.
wow?
That's my favorite one.
This one's come for the fog and never leave.
Yeah. I like it.
That's Gatesbrook. Come on.
Right.
Oh right, you guys aren't from
Um,
Gatesbrook. Sorry. Said that like that was obvious. Whoops.
Oh.
Yeah, they now fade in instead of just like showing up, which I find a little bit infuriating. Come on, Foundry. I didn't need that. All right. So there are your 4 bullywugs.
Are we still at level 4?
Yes, you are.
Okay, perfect.
About to be level 5, and then it's a quick level 6. So you're gonna get 2 levels here in short time. And then you're at level 6 for a while, and then it's a quick 7, quick 8, and then you're level 8 for a while, and then it's a quick 9 and 10, and then I'm pretty sure that's the end. You might get to 11 or 12, but all right. So welcome to Downfall, travelers.
All
Cypress
right.
didn't catch any of it, so she's just staring at the water.
Yeah, Apple's the only one that really heard.
Okay, so I will use my Sylvan and I will speak to them.
Please do.
Hello, good sirs.
Oh,
We are but
hello.
weary travelers.
Travelers of good breeding, we can tell.
Well, thank you. Can you tell us where we are exactly?
You are now entering Downfall.
All right.
There's a name for this lake. Hang on.
Hmm.
Bum, bum.
Every time you say that, I think of James Bond. Skyfall.
Right? I know, me too. I've called it Skyfall a few times. Let me see.
Skyfall and Soggy Bottom.
Soggy Bottom Court. As soon as it gets into
Are
my
you
head, it never
friendly?
leaves. You know, as friendly as any other royal court, one would say, full of gossip and mischief and things of that nature, but truly nothing too serious.
We like mischief sometimes.
Hmm.
I just had a really long nap.
A nap, you say? That's exactly what we like to do with our afternoons.
So, and then can I'll introduce you guys. I
Mhm.
introduce my compatriots.
Okay.
Speak
These are
Sylvan.
my friends and companions. And this is me. I am Apple Mooncake, and I will let everybody introduce themselves, and
This is me.
including that giant snail you might see following us.
Yeah, he's our friend.
He's our friend. You
a
must
good
be
boy.
nice.
He's our friend.
So they didn't steal him, hey?
No.
Nobody stole him.
I'm not going to run that or allow that to happen unless I can get people from both tables involved in it. I just don't think it's fair. So
Yeah.
I keep putting it off. Just like put it off. But I also gave that character a bag of tricks. A little insider information for you guys. One of her things in the bag of tricks will turn into a giant snail.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's not an elegant solution, but it is a solution nonetheless. So the bullywug that you have been talking to, Apple,
Yep.
nods and says hello to each of you as you're introduced, and he does the same. He introduces the 3 frogs that are with him. He introduces himself as Bloff, Count of Bog Bottom. Yeah.
Bluff.
Bluff.
It's lovely to meet you, Bluff.
There's also Sploop of he's a Moss Crown Knight. Oofgunk is the Duke of 3 Rocks. And Mundland is the Croaking Sage.
Oh.
This is the Soggy Bottom.
Got most of that.
Credit.
Yep. And then I relayed that to you guys in the other language that's not Sylvan.
Yeah.
Whatever we talk, common.
Bloff, Splop, Oofgunk, and Mundland.
I definitely trip over those words as I tell you. And I'm like, these guys seem cool. They said they're full of mischief, but like they're pretty chill.
Mm-hmm.
So mischief and gossip and whatever else, frog stuff.
What brings you to Downfall?
That was a
Mostly
great question.
lots of water.
We want to meet Bevlorna.
Yeah, we'd like to go say hello.
To Bavlorna, you say?
Yeah, Lady Bavlorna.
Well, to get to Bavlorna, we suggest going and talking to our king, King Golub the 19th.
All right, we'll go see him. Where's he to?
God, why did you ask the one question I wasn't ready to answer? Every time. Every time, Aaron.
What do you think I was gonna ask? Where he was? What's his dad's name?
Yes. I was
His
ready.
dad's name's probably Golub.
The
18th.
The 18th, yeah.
Yeah.
I was ready for that one. That's great. Just give me one quick second and I can answer.
We're having
your
fun.
question. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have fun.
That's
We have fun.
If we're not, then what's the
I
point?
keep losing my internet.
Oh, dear.
Oh no, internet's been bad since Fiona.
Oh, really?
Internet
Fiona.
disappears.
One just dropped out there.
Internet.
The internet's been bad since then,
Mhm.
and it bottoms out on me in the evening sometimes.
Okay.
I
So
wonder if it
like,
helps
I
if you
went
disable
from
some of the.
Oh.
like, yeah, I might shut that off.
All right.
You can
Right
right
It's busy traffic and you're in an apartment.
Yeah, all of that plays into it for sure.
Yeah.
Downfall locations.
I disconnected my phone from it too. See if that makes a difference.
See, earlier today, I had it set so I had all of the pins with all of the information all on this map. And now they seem
all
to
gone?
have disappeared.
Different layer.
And I brought them back somehow.
Mm.
He tells you that the king is just past the Chattering Heads. That is where you will find him. He will be able to answer all of your questions regarding Bavlorna.
Okay, well, thank you. Shall we head to the Chattering Heads?
Yes.
If we must.
All right. Now, my
Sure.
Please point us in the correct direction.
and he points to this area. Hang on, my pings aren't working.
Click and hold.
Yeah, why isn't it?
Mine was working. I don't see where you are though. Like I have to zoom out of the map.
Yeah, right.
before
Okay,
you
so
remember.
there's where you guys are on the map with the two rowboats, right? And then there's the circular building right above that.
Mhm.
And then right above that, there's the one that kind of looks like an upside down Mickey Mouse. And then there's the bridge.
Okay.
The bridge is what we're talking about.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So he's just on the.
Oh.
I got booted from Foundry. I'm waiting for it to boot up again.
Oh gosh. Okay.
That's Bavlorna.
It's definitely it's a reasonable facsimile to Bavlorna, that's for sure. Just as creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for sure. Okay.
What a
How do we
treat.
get there?
Yeah, so my question for you all is, are you just going to take the rowboat, or are you going to get up and kind of walk your way through this area?
I mean, I'll probably never return, so I would like to walk through.
Okay.
It's safe enough, sure. I mean,
Yeah, if it's safe. They said it was safe, right?
They didn't say it wasn't safe.
Wait for Dave.
Yeah.
let's walk.
Whatever.
All right.
All right. So, as you disembark from your raft and you tie it to the pier, and things like that. A couple of bullywugs show up in any part of the raft that doesn't look safe, like if there's like a board that's twisted or bent, or it looks like it's showing any kind of signs of decay or anything like that. Yeah, any nails sticking up out of it, anything like that. They're there like immediately to fix it up for you and make sure that everything is pristine.
Thank you.
Yeah, they even clean like some of the mud off of the top of it, that kind of stuff. They just get everything back into, excuse the pun, ship shape.
So friendly.
Yeah, very and helpful, it seems. But as you guys disembark and you head up this raft and you follow the path that looks like it's a bunch of logs laid on the side, looks like steps.
Yeah, I'm about to follow it.
Yeah, you pass the building, and it smells weird.
Like a clam? Like a clam flap?
Yeah, no, it just seems odd. The area around here, particularly like swampier than other spots that you guys have been in so far, and you're seeing a lot of those. Remember the swamp gas balloons that made Cypress hiccup? There seems to be a lot of that kind of stuff that surrounds this particular building. So looming above a ramshackle wooden pier is a balloon anchored by 4 thick ropes tied around wooden posts driven into the mire. The balloon's bladder expands and sags at irregular intervals as swamp gas fills it briefly before leaking out through various tears in the patchwork fabric. A bullywug stands near the top of the ladders and is using a long silver needle and a spool of thread to sew up one of the openings. A second bullywug stands at the foot of the ladder to steady it. Huddled nearby are 3 giant frogs whose long tongues snap up passing insects.
Cool, natural habitat. Look at this. Great tourism.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What's it
These-
for?
I don't know. Maybe they like that smell and they go inside and just sniff up all that stinky swamp stink.
Everybody give me a history check, please. History.
I like checks.
History. Oh yeah, apples just kicking butt today.
16.
I really am. 23.
23, 16. Liam got a 14.
14.
Oh, God.
Ooh, nat
Oh,
20.
wow.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, baby.
So, as you take a good hard look at this balloon as it fills up and then as it starts to sag down again, it reminds you of the balloon that you saw hanging off of the side of the slanty tower where you discovered Sir Tulliver. So it's
interesting.
it's very similar in its craftsmanship. It's all patchwork, and the basket of the balloon also seems to be in pretty bad shape. But it does look like the bullywugs are working on fixing it. So
Nice, they got this.
yeah, but the conclusion that you come to, because I'm going to give you the conclusion, is that this is probably where Sir Tulliver escaped from.
Oh.
Yep. So the
Wow.
chances of you guys being close to Bavlorna are very, very high.
Oh, I see.
And you have a friend that was here too.
A friend?
Cypress tries to remember. Yeah, a friend he was going to rescue.
Mm.
Yes.
No way, his friend died during the escape.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. A very sad day for the
Notes.
Bullywugs, actually. Well, not really, but because that particular Bullywug was seen as a bit of a traitor for helping him escape, right?
Drama in the swamp.
Oh my
You gotta be
gosh.
careful, guys.
Swamp drama.
So much soggy bottom drama.
Swama.
Swama.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole bunch of swama. Okay, so let me see. Do you guys want to interact here at all, or do you just want to keep skipping by? It's up to you guys.
Well, I mean, whatever. I don't really care about these guys. Do you? You guys care about this balloon?
Not
No,
particularly.
they look
just-
like they're fixing it.
They're doing it. Besides, I think we don't like these people secretly. Right?
Not those
Secretly, we don't want to help them.
Amazing. Okay, no problem. So, as you pass this building, you come to this stretch of rocks that seem to be sticking up out of the lake. And
Oh, no.
yeah, it is definitely the way.
No, an acrobatics check.
Yes, it is absolutely going to be an acrobatics check. And let me know exactly how you're going to skip across.
I'm just gonna clippity clop my way right
Yeah.
across.
There. Yes, give me some acrobatics checks, ladies. Let's see how we all do.
Clickety clip clip.
Nice. Nice. Oof.
No. 6. I
Um,
fell.
Can I try and grab her on the while she's falling?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me. Let me think.
What about Dave? Isn't she riding on Dave?
Sir
Oh,
Dave?
yeah.
Well, no, she got down. When you
Oh, okay.
guys,
Oh, okay.
when everything was,
When she
you
woke
guys
up.
were docked. Yeah, we're just gonna put Sir Dave. Like, whoops. Let me move Sir Dave. It's not letting me move Sir Dave.
Maybe guard the boat.
Yeah, he'll look after that. I can't move him for some reason. So.
For Cypress, she's gonna back up 20 feet and like use what is it again? She's not gonna use the horns attack, but she's gonna use like Goring Rush to get a head start. to
Oh, that's
run.
great.
Pretty jump as far as she can before she crosses. So let's see how she does.
Okay.
You said it was acrobatics.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh my goodness.
One.
I love
Oh,
that though.
no,
That's the kind of
Yeah, that's
So
the,
that's what I'm looking for.
that's the good stuff.
She trips on the.
That's the good stuff.
I love it. Okay, so
Aw,
actually,
all of
Cypress
our
is so
strengths.
cute. Cypress is so cute.
adorable. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Um,
pl- pl-
All right. So Cypress, you are like ready to make some big moves here. You're like, screw this. I've had enough. I'm ready to find this Bavlorna woman and put an end to her. And perhaps a little bit more aggressively than you intended with the slippery surface of the rocks. As you go to make your first jump onto that very first stone, you kind of trip a little bit over that last piece of wood that's kind of buried in the muck. And as you land on that first rock, you slip, but you don't fall totally into the water. You only fall about waist deep. And Liem is ready to help you up. So Liem, just give me a strength check, and we'll find out if you're able to pull her onto.
Well, I was gonna help Apple up. I wasn't gonna help Cypress. I probably
Oh,
can't catch Cypress.
is
It's
I
okay.
don't know if I can catch Cypress. I have like 8 strength, right?
Oh shit.
Oh, I got 10.
Hey, a
10.
10? You know what? A 10 is good enough for me.
Got a 10.
Oh no,
don't
I
think
didn't get a
can
10. I
catch
have
anybody.
10.
Oh, okay.
got
got
a
you.
13.
Yeah, that's fine. That works. So you're able to grab a hold of Cypress. I mean, Cypress, you're wet like up to your knees.
Yeah.
But Liam is able to just kind of give you enough of a hand to steady yourself so you're able to climb back up onto
Nice.
that second
Thank you.
rock out
You're
there.
welcome.
For Janet, you got a 1, right? Or no, that was Cypress. Hang on.
She got a 6.
No, I
6.
got 3. Oh, what did I get?
Yeah, you got
A 6
3 plus
total.
3.
Yeah. Okay.
3 plus 3.
So with that, you're able to clear the first bit here. You don't trip on any wood or slide in the muck or anything like that. It's really just something about this balloon keeps catching your attention. And maybe your bunny mind is just a little bit too focused on the balloon instead of, jumping forward. And as you jump, you kind of catch it with one foot, but you miss with the other. And you are able to kind of save yourself, though. It's messy. One foot is wet. And you are on all fours now on the rock. So, your hands are going to be a little bit muddy. Your knees probably muddy. That kind of thing.
Uncouth.
I know, just from the surface of these
Oh.
rocks. Yep.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, no.
I'm a fastidious little bunny, so
Yeah.
I'm not
Rabbit
into that.
now.
Right?
Will stink. Ugh.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I
Mammals
smell
smell bad when they
bad.
get wet.
Wet bunny, wet mint.
They really do.
Yeah, all wet
Ah.
animals are bad.
Was that that's Liem? Oh, sorry, Liem. I just closed Foundry. Holy crap
Yeah.
balls.
Sometimes that's just how she goes.
Oh no, hang
It's a
on.
Monday.
Hang on.
Let's take a break. We should take a break. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Do you? Okay.
How long has it been?
It's been seconds, but we can take a break.
It's been an hour, right?
We can take a break. It's been an hour since we've been on here chatting like a bunch of fools.
Oh,
but-
yeah. No. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
No,
I
please.
just figured
If
this
you
was
guys-
a
No,
good
she's gotta
moment.
restart Foundry anyway.
Because you
Yeah.
gotta restart Foundry.
Yeah.
Okay,
If
I'll
you
be right
got-
back.
if you need the break, please go ahead and take. a
I'll
break.
be real quick. I'll be
Yep.
real quick.
I will mute us all. We'll be back here in a couple minutes. Yeah, it's a lot.
We've
Okay.
had JoJo meow live on stream.
Yeah, true, a few times. Yeah.
Yeah, but Penny or Poppy will like try to knock pictures off the walls, and she'll like bite glass. Like it's just so bad. And I'm
She's
like,
so
"Wha-
weird. I
why are
kind
you
of
doing
like
that?
her.
All right.
Like I have a glass
Why
like
not?
display case, and she'll just like go off biting it, and I'm like, she's like, get off
She's
your
gonna hurt
computer.
herself.
I know. That's why I'm like, I spray her because I'm like, no, that's not good.
And she's like, I don't
Whatever.
care. I live that thug lifestyle.
I don't care.
Yeah, mom.
Yeah, I don't
Thug
care.
lifestyle.
Tell me
She's
how to live
7
my
months.
life.
She's definitely like, no way, mom. I do what I want.
Yeah,
That's great.
she's a preteen now.
Oh, look out. Okay, let's jump back in. So you guys were crossing the boulders. And yeah, please continue to move your tokens. Continue to make your crossing.
Nee. Whoops.
Aaron,
Tool.
stop right there.
I know. I'm going. I didn't mean to go out of control like that.
Yeah.
Oh, the game's paused. I'm surprised you
Oh.
can still move 'em.
Oh, it shouldn't be.
Oh, I might need a refresh then.
Oh.
There I am.
Aaron. All right. So
Yeah.
a roll of boulders spaced 2 feet apart breached the surface of the lake to form a walking path across a 40-foot wide waterway, which is what you guys are walking along here. And Liem, as you take the step onto the next rock, you hear a grumbling.
Oh, Grimble.
Yeah, grumbling about ingratitude and you know, the rudeness of some people just to be crossing and just going ahead and walking on someone. It's just not couth. You just hear a bunch of grumbling.
Can I just like hop over him?
And then, well, this guy kind of like pops up in front of you.
Oh, I see.
Let me see if I can I just show players? No, I don't think
Hello, sir.
not from here. Anyway, he's a super cute little rock guy. I think he's adorable.
I can see him.
Yeah,
He's a
so
cute little rock guy.
Yeah, he's adorable. He is
There
adorable.
he is. Oh, he's so
Rockman?
cute.
Yeah,
I see him.
but
Where's Apple Mooncake?
Oh, I
He's
went.
way
Did
over
I
here.
go too far? I ran, guys. I ran.
you just ran.
So
You
far
just
away.
kept going. It's okay. All right. So, yeah. He is all grumbly and doesn't seem to be too willing to let you pass. You know, without something. He's looking expectantly at you, in particular, Liem,
Why?
because you stepped on him.
Well, I didn't see him.
I know, but you still stepped on him.
Yeah, well, that's like maybe I expected something too if I knew someone was there.
Why were you in the way?
Yeah, well, like give me
In the way. This is where I live. This is my
weird
home.
place. So wait a minute, hold up.
You might
Does
wanna
anyone
put up-
else? Yeah.
Does
This
what?
is like
wanna
a
put up signs.
yeah. You should probably put up a sign because I'm assuming other people walk through here too.
Yeah, but they're not usually as mean.
I didn't do
We're not
anything.
mean.
I didn't do anything.
Are you sure? I mean,
I'm
you just,
walking
What's your
here.
name?
you just stepped on me. You didn't say sorry. You didn't say excuse me. You
Well, I'm
just-
sorry I stepped on you. I didn't even. I almost did.
I mean,
But
give me a charisma check.
what? Oh, give me a Christmas check. I thought you said his name was Grickrock
Oh, no.
or something. I was like,
Grickrock.
nice.
No.
Hold up. I think I have that stat down. I do.
Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of this one. Do you have a high charisma?
Charisma check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Charisma ability check. I do. Well, I have 3.
A 13. No problem. He, you know, just says, "Will you just please, as you continue forward in your path, just remember the rules of being in Prismere, the rules of reciprocity.
Yeah, I remember them.
Okay, so just make sure, you know, if you come across anybody else like me, just you know,
Be nice.
yeah, you know, if you hear a grumble, just, you know, excuse me and please and thank you and all of that. It really does go a long way.
Yeah, well, you got to understand when you look like a part of the environment, how are you going to expect people to just know, my man?
Well, you know, it's just there's a lot of parts of Hither that look like other parts of Hither that are actually beings. So, you know, keep that in mind.
All right, I will. I'm sorry, little rock guy. My little rock man.
Like the trees.
Yes,
Yeah.
like the trees, exactly. You met middle, left, and right.
Yes, we have.
Oh, how do you know that?
Middle, left, and
Oh.
right. They come through here every once in a while.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I believe you.
sir.
All right.
We'll
That's
be
great.
on our way.
Do you like rations?
Do I like rations?
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
offer him a ration. Pardon me.
I
As
don't.
As I walk past.
Yeah, he's like, thank you, but I don't need that. I just eat whatever I can find down here in the muck.
Oh.
Delicious pebbles. And he
Yeah,
like
you
holds
find
out a
something
Just-
scrumptious
fistful.
later.
Yeah, he's
Little
like,
pebbles.
yeah, he holds out this fistful, and it's like these weird looking, like white spotted pebbles that he seems to have a preference for. That he seems to be really kind of into.
Got a bunch of ball bearings. Think that's a tasty treat?
Oh, now my pinging is working. Ball bearings? I don't know what they are.
They're metal, so they're probably not that tasty, actually.
Yeah, no, probably
Yeah.
not.
Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, and stuff, and I'm just gonna go back to scavenging for food.
Okay.
And
Are we on the right way to Balvornia?
Oh yes. Well, really, you should.
Oh,
talk
yes.
You should probably talk to the king first. You should probably talk to the king
Okay,
before
okay.
you go see her. That it's
Where's
really.
he about? He's up here?
Yeah, he's over there, over that way, and he points like in the general direction of that bridge, and
Yeah.
he points over into that direction.
Sweet.
Right. So as you guys all come off of this little rockway, you come around the corner, and you see what looks like a burnt out building, and you hear some rummaging happening inside the building.
Hello.
This wooden structure stands on stilts above the lake. It's topped by a steep conical roof made of thatch. Smoke curls up from a hole at its apex. The windows are blacked out, and the air still carries the smell of burnt wood. A clothesline attached to one corner of the building is hung with a variety of frayed patchwork garments. But you
Should
do
we
hear
check and
that
see if
kind
everyone's
of
all right?
rummaging. Yeah. Okay. You head
I'm
inside.
guessing
Are they
people
like
know about
humanoid
this.
size, like garments?
Sorry, Cynthia. What was that?
Are they like humanoid size garments, like our size, smaller, bigger?
Yeah,
Fish size?
there's a variety of sizes. There's some that look a lot like the clothes of the Soggy Court. So it's really fine clothes, but everything is very dirty, mud stained. There's grass stains all over them. Everything has been has some kind of patch on it. Very little of the original garments seem to be left to these. They seem to be more patched than original clothes. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys gonna go
Hello.
investigate inside? And you hear a
Well, just quick. Is everyone all right?
you hear
Seeing the fire damage. She'll stop at the door.
This room is a charred mess. Hazy smoke hangs over the scattered piles of burnt and broken shelves intermixed with whatever those shelves contained. Wisps, man, that's hard to say, of smoke snake into the air from several spots where smoldering wreckage threatens to ignite. A distressed bullywug in a leather apron scurries around the room with a bucket of water whose contents spill over the side in his haste.
Hello? Do you need some help?
And he stops and he goes, yes, I could use a little bit of help. There's 3 buckets over there on that table. And he points to like this right here. And he says, the two of the three have some water in them, and I just need help making sure all of these little hot spots are out.
Should we do a bucket brigade, ladies?
I mean, sure.
Help out.
Against the law to be me.
I worked as a temporary fireman.
A temporary fireman.
Did you really?
Well, I imagine so. She's done a lot of odd jobs.
Right.
That's great.
She was part of the guards too, so so they would have done that kind of stuff. Yeah, so they form a line and pass the bucket along to get water, and
Fantastic. So
there's hot spots.
Yeah,
there's, like embers
Something
and
on
stuff.
fire.
yeah,
It was.
This
Just trying to put it out.
so the
What's on fire?
well, it's not so much fire at this point as these little devils here. They're such a pain. It's see these, and as he points to a coal, it actually it starts to move on its own.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it starts like sliding around on the floor, and as it slides, it leaves a char mark behind it.
This
And-
is inside his house.
Inside,
Yep.
yeah. And he runs over to it and dumps a bucket of some of the water on top of it, and as he does, it stops moving.
Why?
Okay,
Why is
question.
it doing that?
Digitation. It lets me instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. Can I use that to put these out?
I'm going to argue no, because they're magical. Unless prestidigitation specifically mentions magical fire and all of that. Does it? I don't think it does.
I don't think it does either.
No, I create the magical effect that takes care of this stuff.
Right.
No, but she's saying it doesn't specify you can put out a magical effect. Just
Yeah,
mundane
these little
ones.
coals are magical.
Okay.
Cypress starts pouring water on some of the little things.
All right.
How many are there?
So Cypress, I think the best way to handle this is to call it an unarmed attack.
Okay.
So just roll me an unarmed attack, and I'll find out if you hit it with the water.
Yeah. All right.
And there are 5 of them left.
16
16
to hit.
misses.
Oh, I can try too.
Yeah, you all can try.
Just an unarmed
absolutely.
strike?
Yep, just an unarmed strike.
Yep. They're tricky.
Imagine how terrifying that would be. Coals that just get up and walk around on their own.
Well, she's gonna try to grapple one into the buckets. She's
Okay.
got the fire resistance from the rose.
Nice. Yes.
So yeah.
I got a
So bucket of
17.
water,
Oh.
and she's piling them in there.
Okay. 17 misses.
I got oh, I didn't do anything.
How do you do an armed strike?
Go into
Yeah,
the chat
I'm
and
having trouble too.
yeah, go into the
You have
chat.
to click on the attack.
Attack
on
in the chat.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was waiting for that. I kept clicking it. It's like, why is it working?
Yeah, I see.
There we go. I'll just click on the first
Oh, there
one.
I was clicking somebody else's. I'm dumb. Don't
a,
mind me.
a 6 misses for Apple.
I didn't do so good.
That's okay. It misses.
You're afraid to touch him.
And Reighn,
All right. There's mine.
an 11. That's gonna miss.
Cypress is gonna keep trying.
Yep, absolutely. Please do. Like, just roll willy nilly. We're
She
not
wants
in.
to- She wants to. She's got a bucket of water. She's adding to them.
Okay.
To the bucket of water.
You are able to snuff one of them out, so there's 4 left.
Anyone else want to try?
Oh, actually, he should.
Yeah, I'm gonna
probably-
try right
While
now.
she's doing this.
Yeah, he's gonna
I'm
try.
gonna try.
Oh, got one.
Oh, that's a bit better.
What was the total? A 20?
20.
A 20 works, so you take out 2, so there's 3 left.
Mm.
Do I do
What
damage?
am I doing?
No.
Yeah, as
Sorry.
soon as you
We're
hit them
just-
with the
There we go.
water, it puts them out. Liem and Reighn, that both misses. Which is crazy, right? Crazy.
A
Must be
17?
Fast. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
I would
know.
argue that maybe some of the ladies who, because
Try
the
again.
unarmed strike relies on strength, they might be able to do like acrobatics or something else.
Yeah, also, I'm not able to make an unarmed strike with this particular bullywug, so I'm just going to do a strength roll,
Mhm.
just to let you guys know. Normal. Yeah, he misses terribly.
He floundered.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's like, I told you all, they were quite tricky. I see you making a bit
They
of
are.
progress, though. Reighn, you dump buckets of
That's a
water on
bit.
yourself. You now have a wet shoe.
17.
Cypress, 17 misses.
Dang.
I'm going to try one more here.
10 misses.
10. Yeah.
She's bound and determined now. She's gonna get them all.
Absolutely. He's going to do another roll.
Dang it. This is getting worse.
Oof. Oof. 2 misses.
Can we team up? One of us gets advantage.
Like, try to, like, corner it and then throw
Yeah.
the water on it? Sure, I'll allow
Yeah.
it.
Liam used advantage for that one.
So roll again, Liem.
Oops,
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, you're
Um,
fine.
Yeah, I figured.
Nope.
Well,
No.
All right. So we will have Reighn and Apple working together. So one of you 2
Mhm.
roll with
Okay.
advantage. Well, the other is kind of like helping to kind of herd or slow down or otherwise direct this coal.
So what am I doing?
I
I'm
I get no pluses or anything to an unarmed strike, so
Okay. So Apple, just roll
Advantage.
with advantage. Yeah.
oh, with advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh
Bullywug.
boy.
You go that way, I go this way. Cypress is gonna
And-
roll with advantage.
Yep. I'm going to. He's not really. Nobody's
Dang it.
actively working with him, so I'm just gonna roll him straight.
my God.
I can't believe
2.
how well we're doing.
Hey, this is amazing.
Where did
Yeah.
all those
Are
nat
these
20s we had earlier?
Yeah. Where did all those go? But he is
Yeah.
He's visibly perturbed. And the more everybody is missing with water, the more like agitated he's getting, like visibly so.
Yeah.
At this
I'm
point.
just picturing this frog angry and it's killing me.
I know.
It's so cute.
All right.
Oh,
You
his
know
face is already angry. Zoom in and look. It's so funny.
A 15 misses.
I love him. He's like, why bother? Why don't I do it myself?
Right.
I can get it eventually.
Well, like by now, like Cypress is not even using the bucket. She's got a bucket in the corner, and she's just trying to grab the thing with her bare hands.
Oh dear. Okay.
Throw it in the bucket.
Yeah.
No.
She's not worried about the heat damage because she's got the fire resistance.
From the rose. Yeah.
I will get this done.
Hey, another
Another
one
one.
down.
Determination.
Huzzah.
Can we use
So there's 2 left.
any spells? Okay, I'll do one.
15's not gonna do it.
Those are pretty nice.
let me try.
There's an Olaf delivery coming. Hi, Olaf.
Oh, dang, that's
Oh.
you.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hi.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Liam got a 20.
Liam
I
got,
got
a
a
20.
20.
There it is.
Oh, nice.
So there's only 1 left.
I got a
Cypress makes-
7, so it's not me.
Cypress makes you die for it.
Okay.
Oh, which one is it? This one. Dang it. 7.
Strength. A
This is
1.
my strong suit too. Oh no.
Right. Oh man.
If your Liem runs
Right.
into me.
Yeah.
Hello,
Come on,
Nicholas.
Reighn.
He's gonna have to deal with this last one himself.
You're just gonna leave him.
No, at this point, like Cypress is bound to.
Okay, hang on, Olaf. I gotta put you down on this side. Hang on. No, you gotta go this. Olaf, you can't fight me on this. You gotta go this.
16.
16 misses. Yeah. Olaf.
This is ridiculous.
I know.
I love it.
I know. This whole campaign is ridiculous. I love the whole thing. 16 misses.
Wow, so
Jesus.
close.
Oh, Olaf, that was not great.
Liem and Reighn,
Let's
you wanna
continue. I'm
shot
click, click,
too?
click, click, click.
Yep. There it is.
Oh,
There's
apple.
the last
Oh,
one.
yay!
There it is. All right.
Oof. And then I collapse. Apple collapses.
Right.
Cypress too. We're
Yep.
all sopping wet. So's the room.
Yeah.
So-
The guy is so mad.
He's so upset, and he as the last coal is extinguished, he brushes his froggy brow. Wow, that was hard to say. And it's just like, whew, thank God you guys came along. That was sure to
That
take
could be
me
dangerous.
a very long time. Yes, for some reason, these guys don't usually leave Bavlorna's cottage, so not really sure how they got here, but I assume it's the culprits that burnt the place down. They probably brought them here, and that would have led to an awful lot of, well, as you saw, mischief and mayhem.
Someone brought them here, you think?
I would say so, yes. And there are 2 suspects that we already have. So that's a positive.
Suspects?
Yeah. So there was
Who are
Morgort.
these suspects?
Morgort.
And as I'm talking,
Yep.
because I'm assuming his place is soaked now
Yeah.
with all this water we were throwing.
Mhm.
I'm using prestidigitation. I'm going around and just meticulously cleaning everything up.
Okay, brilliant. I know there's a second name. Sorry, I'm just looking for it. Morgort is the first name. And the second was the one that was with Sir Tulliver, who is now deceased. Womp womp. Where are you, Sir Tulliver? Balloon crash. Sir Tulliver. There he is. Spooky Cottage. Yeah. Yep. Jingle Jangle, we know. We got there. Wigglewug was the name of the other one, and the Wigglewug.
Wigglewug.
Yeah, Wigglewug didn't make it through the crash, though. When they crashed into the slanty tower, he unfortunately fell to his demise. So Morgort is he tells you.
Croaked.
Yes, Wiggle, whatever that was, Wigglewort, whatever, is dead. He croaked. Thank you for the joke. Womp womp. And okay, wait. Let me back this up a little bit. Now that the coals have all been extinguished and there is no more risk of fire suddenly sparking back to life, the Bullywug that you've been helping turns to you and bows deeply at the waist and introduces himself as Duke Ikrand.
Greetings. Cypress bows too.
And
Hello.
you know, Monarch recognizing Monarch, he acknowledges the sash. I believe you put it on Sir Dave. But there's a certain something about the person who's crowned the Witchlight monarch. It just kind of follows them, even when they're not wearing the sash. So it is just kind of recognized as, nobility. And he nods and says, thankfully, you all came just in time, really. But I wonder, since you seem to be good and righteous people who would stop to help a complete stranger, I was wondering if you wouldn't help me with something I'm working on.
What would that be?
We just
Sure.
helped you, but
Well, you see, us Bullywugs have a bit of a problem. And we need to make sure that this problem goes away. He says, our current king, King Gullop, and as he says that, there's like a visible retching. King Gullop, the 19th, is, quite frankly, incompetent and lazy. And I feel, myself among many others, that the Bullywugs of Prismere would benefit from new leadership. Also, he does seem to have a strange relationship with Bavlorna Blightstraw, and we simply must distance ourselves from this creature. So the question is, would you like to help us replace the king?
And you just, overthrow him?
Well, that is what we are in the process of attempting. A coup, if you will.
well, you guys. I mean, we're gonna go see Bavlorna. So, would that be helpful?
Well, before you see Bavlorna, I really do recommend at least going and seeing the king.
Yeah, we have to go get. I think we have to talk to him to go see her.
Yeah, again, because of the strange relationship the two of them seem to have, which to me is unacceptable. But, if you're going to see the king, perhaps, you know the story of two frogs who happened to land on the same log in the middle of the night with no witnesses, and a perfect crime is committed.
Sorry, are you asking us to kill the king?
I mean, in a very roundabout way, I suppose. I was trying to think of strangers on a train, when the two people they meet and they conspire to kill this guy, and the two of them have no
Right.
real connection. That's what I'm trying to
This
put.
guy, we just
together
walked into
here.
his house,
Yeah.
helped save him from magic fireballs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then he's like,
Log.
"Hey, you guys want to kill the guy in charge?"
Yes.
That is a big ask.
It is.
What?
That's big.
Yeah, it is a big ask. But
I mean, according to the rules of this place, he owes us big time
it's
if we do
true.
that.
Yes, absolutely.
How long has the current king been reigning for you all?
More than any of us would, well, more than some of us would like, truly. He's lazy and vile, and I just don't think
I'm
he's
just
doing
curious if-
enough.
I would know who she is. He is.
Give me a history check. Let's find out if you have
Would
it.
I have known where I'm from the Feywild?
Oh yeah, that's what I want to find out. Let's give me a history check. It is going to be a pretty high DC though, because this is pretty localized to this area. Yeah, that's you're not sure. You know of Bullywugs, but you don't really know of Bullywug politics.
He's a bullywug.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys have a plan in place already?
Well, my plan, you see, it does involve a working hot air balloon and a hot air balloon pilot, both of which I happen to have a little bit of access to, seeing as I oversee the creation of the balloons, and I happen to know where our king is keeping Morgort, who is simply the best pilot in all of the realm.
So you want us to kill your king, but we need to talk to him to go see Bavlorna.
Yes.
So we got to
Yes.
do that first.
Well, yes, and perhaps in this conversation about or for Bavlorna, I mean, I'm not going to tell you how, an assassination needs to go, but perhaps that would be the most opportune moment to go ahead and squish Bavlorna, so to speak.
I don't feel comfortable with such an ask.
Yeah. I mean, we'll probably do it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're being really forward and it's weird.
Yes.
You're being prepared to be a little subtler about this.
Yes. You see, I do understand this point, and I do recognize it, but I do fear that time is running out, and we simply must get this simply done so we can move forward together as a unified group of Bullywugs. A unified court. That is all we are after.
But we're not bullywugs.
So-
I'm a bunny. Look at me.
Yeah,
Yes.
but we don't live here, so it doesn't matter what we do.
Yeah, it was the
'Cause
fur
we're just gonna
that gave
leave.
it away.
So what would you have done had we not come by today?
Yeah.
Well, without the strength and might of you, and he looks at each of you in turn, interesting adventurers, well, it simply would have taken a little bit more time, but with your help, 4 extra pairs of hands could come in quite handy.
And Cypress
get
is
out of
worth like
this?
2 people too.
I'm sorry, could you say
What do
again?
we get out of this?
What do you get out of it? Well, I don't suppose that satisfaction of helping a group of bullywugs from under the thumb of a tyrant is much to persuade you.
What has he
Well.
done that's so bad?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he simply puts any member of the court in prison for even the simplest of a perceived slight. Perhaps not bowing deep enough, perhaps wearing clothes that the king finds out of fashion. These are some of the infractions that could land you in prison. And not for a day,
Is that what-
not for a day, not for a month, not for a year, but for your entire life, for simply wearing the wrong shoes. This can't be allowed to continue.
Is that why there's all this torn up clothes in here?
Well, this building is, well, it serves dual purposes. It is truly the manufacturing of the balloon itself, but it is also where a lot of us get our fine garments from. And as you actually take in his clothes, you can tell at one time these were very good clothes. Like they were very well made, but over time, and not being able to leave this area of Pressmere, because everybody is stuck in hither that you've run into so far, they've had to kind of make do, and that's why all of these patches are all over their clothes, and that's why they're so mud stained and caked, and
There's no soap in Hither.
yeah, it's just generally a swampy, and
Stinky town.
stinky. Yeah.
Ew. Please kill our king. We need to get soap.
Yes, I mean, simple things like being able to keep dignity and be able to cleanse oneself. Even this has been outlawed under our current king, and frankly,
My God.
it simply can't stand.
Who would be the next ruler?
Well, this is a matter of, being put to a vote among the court. Not democracy exactly, but a chosen ruler would certainly go a long way in helping.
How did the current guy get elected?
What was that, sorry?
How did Gollop get elected? Oh, he didn't because he's a king.
Right, yes.
Viva la revolution!
Yes.
Kings can die. Let's do it. You've set aflame the fire of revolution in my belly,
Nice.
Duke
Truly,
Igrund.
truly wonderful. I'm so glad to hear it. I would, like to take this moment to ensure that our conversation is held between us. There will be other people who are of the same, and we've come up with both hand gestures and a formal greeting that we feel will not tip up other members of the court.
Handshake. It's a club.
Yes, and in order to be, sure that we are speaking to those who are of the same mind and not raise the king's suspicion, we have developed this form of greeting. And he goes through like a series of frog croaks. Too
I'd
long.
like you to do those, Mo.
Yeah, no,
I'd like you to do those right now.
I knew that was coming, and I immediately started to regret it as I was explaining it, because so basically it's like a long ribbit, two really short ones, and then like a half a ribbit. So it's like ribbit, ribbit, rip. Something along those lines. Does that?
We're stifling laughter.
Oh my god, I can't.
Unsuccessfully.
Well, ladies, I live to entertain. So I'm so glad.
Oh my god.
Yes. So after he explains this and he shows you the hand gestures, which is like 2 claps,
Rude.
2 gun fingers, 2 more claps, and like, let me see, how can I do it? Like
Make your finger disappear, or like you make your finger. How do you do that?
Like come off.
Yeah.
Yeah, please tell me
wait
it's
a
that
minute.
one.
I can't do it. Oh, it's your thumb.
It's your
thumb.
Okay,
And you.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do this.
And then.
You're doing
There
this.
it is. Yeah. Thank God. Thank God one among us are doing it.
It's not difficult. Your thumb.
Yes.
Cover it.
There's a little bit of
There you
that.
go.
That's actually how the whole thing starts. It starts with the disconnection of a thumb.
Streams missing all this.
Yeah.
This is why we have to do live streams, guys.
I can't do it.
Visual for everybody to see.
Can't do it.
I can't either.
Your brain is
like
so
the best I can get.
small.
Oh, that's
Is it
great.
like this?
Oh, okay.
You have to put your
your
finger
thumb like
over
this.
where you put
Can
your
you see
2
what I'm
thumbs
doing?
together.
Can you see what
Yes.
I'm doing?
Yes.
Yeah, I can, but I
Yes.
can't do
And then
that.
you take this, and you take your other thumb, this part of your other thumb, and put
Yeah.
it on this part of your thumb that you're bending. So it's like that.
Oh. Like
And you
this?
cover it with your finger. No, you're doing this.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
I believe,
You have to daycare all the time.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
No.
Okay,
Your
so like
homework for next session.
there you go. There it is.
Okay.
Now pull.
This is your homework. Yes. So it's this. One hand up with the thumb showing.
My stomach hurts.
So, and then you just match your
Tears.
thumb with
I
thumb,
think I did it.
Yeah.
and then you cover it.
Yeah.
Finger on that hand.
Yeah.
Yep. And then move it.
Could not figure that out.
Oh, that's
I was
incredible.
trying to reverse engineer it, and I was like, how does it work?
We've got to get together, and I'll show you. It'll be
Yes.
easier in
Yes.
person.
Easy. I think I go like this.
Everyone get together for
us.
brunch to learn how to take your own thumb off. That is your assignment before our next our next session.
Or
Oh,
YouTube it. It's okay.
I love it.
So, no,
I
because
can
you're
do it.
doing this.
I can do
You're doing
it.
this, Aaron.
That's what you're supposed to
The other hand. So your other hand,
Yeah, you see my hands like idle hand. As soon as I try to do it, I can't.
Like that.
Remember that
Bend your
movie?
thumb. That's your thumb. Okay. Now take the flat part of your thumb, put it to the thumb tip of the
Thumb
other
part of your
thumb.
finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Right?
make sure you're bending it so it looks straight, and then cover it with that finger where the two thumbs meet. You cover it with your finger.
That's where the magic happens.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
That's where the magic happens.
And then
Yeah.
just move your thumb. You did it. You're doing it.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Yay.
you're doing it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes. I can see the king. Or wait, no, I can be a traitor.
Yes. You can be part of the assassination
doing
conspiracy.
Am I doing it now?
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it.
That was the best laugh I've had.
I've
in a
never
long
tried to
time.
do that.
God.
So
I have.
that's why it's so
Aaron,
funny,
this
I
is
think.
This is not the first time I've tried.
Oh man.
This is about the 20th.
This is not the first. This is the first time I've ever.
I'm so proud of you. I'm
Right?
So proud.
So good.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, that's so funny.
Whew.
That was great.
It was great. Okay. So, as you now see, I've gotten myself into a funny thing because this NPC is with the other group, so I need to find another NPC to replace.
It's the same one, but he's in a dress, and her name is In
Her name
Ikrunda.
is Lola.
Yeah, Lola.
Lola.
She's a showgirl.
Yeah. She was in the barrel in the other room.
Let me think.
Lola, come out! Yes. You're ready to be an uncle.
Okay.
Me too.
Uncle and uncle.
Right? Because that's something like an uncle would do.
Oh, 100%. Oh boy.
Yeah, that was a lot. It was.
That was a lot. It'll hit me later too, middle of the night.
Oh, it was just really funny because I've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
I've seen it so many times, and I was like, it's probably easy. So I went to do it, and I was like, I can't.
No, I know.
Now I can. Thank you, Cynthia. I'm learned.
Honestly,
I
the hero
was-
that we needed.
I was today years old when I learned how to make my thumb break in half.
The things you learned from D&D. It's incredible, really.
Yep.
All right. Sweet. I have made a substitution. That's funny. But is he... Oh. He's not showing up on the map. Okay. How am I gonna... Why won't it show up? Why won't it? Oh, I think I got it. I can't tell if it's visible or invisible. Yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. We'll explain it and show you. Okie dokie. So as you get all of this juicy information and learn that there's a whole lot of political intrigue happening in the Soggy Bottom Court, you continue on because the point right now is for you guys to get to His Royal Majesty, King Gullop the 19th. And you continue to go, you know, the way that you guys were kind of headed, which is all about getting to this bridge and the building beyond it, or the island, I suppose, beyond it. So as you're crossing the bridge, you hear, what kind of noise would that thing make? I guess it would just be like well, it can't be squeaky because that would be silly. You hear, a noise that sounds like the clopping of hooves, but there's not enough hooves. There's only one, and you can tell this because of your experience. I mean, 2 members of your party have 2 hooven feet, and so it definitely hoven. Yeah, thank you. Definitely sounds like footsteps, but not 2 feet. Do you know what I'm trying to get at? It sounds like something is hopping. There. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
Yep. And as you make your way across the bridge, you start to see something hopping in the distance. And Cypress, because you're the first one on the bridge, give me a perception check, please. Police.
Perception. 13.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right. So I don't know how to show you guys this.
I don't think I want to.
No, it's all good news for you guys, actually. So instead of Clapper Claw, because the other group has Clapper Claw, I'm going to give you guys Squirt, the oil can.
Okay. I thought it
So
was a bug of some sort.
yeah, no, definitely not a bug. But he's so small on this huge map that you can't even see him behind the little bar. Let me see if I can get rid of that.
I can kind of see him. I see his round his token outline.
Oh, yeah.
Token appearance. Can I make him any bigger? Resources. That's what I want. Oh, wait. You guys don't have that. Okay. I'm just going to go to never displayed, and that way. There. Look at. That's better.
A little bigger.
So if you kind of zoom in on him, you can see what he looks like. He literally just looks like a little tiny oil can.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he just seems to be like making his way across this bridge, and he doesn't seem. Whoa, Budward, you all right? We shouldn't be licking yourself that ferociously. Oh, excuse the Budward. Anyway, don't lick your balls that much. That's what'll happen. Okay, so he is hopping along, and every once in a while it stops and kind of turns towards those they look like matchsticks on the map. Those are actually I believe it was Apple who had the vision and saw all of the bullywug heads that were on pikes.
Oh yeah.
I believe it was Apple who saw that in the stream.
One of us.
Yeah.
I remember the retelling of it. So.
Yeah. So they this is exactly your vision, Apple. This is exactly what you saw. And they are all quite chatty, believe it or not.
Oh, this is disturbing.
And as you
More so in person.
as you say that, all 5 of them turn in your direction, and they're all just like different levels of indignant, because these actually are former rulers of Downfall, heads of the Soggy Court, if you will.
They were the heads of state.
They were the heads of state. Yep. There it is.
Well done.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
No, and you never should.
That's valid.
Yeah, you never should. Okay. So one of them goes, who goes there?
Hello. I'm Cypress.
Oh, hello. I am King Gobblegutch.
Hello.
Hello,
Gobblegutch.
Gobblegutch. And I would like to introduce to you some other former leaders of the Soggy Court. This is... I can't believe this is a title. This is Queen Moistwart. There's an R. There is an R. Twart. Moist twart. Okay. This is also Queen Bloat Spew. King Dribblepot the Ninth, and of course, none of us could forget about King Mollub because, well, frankly, he won't allow us to. But that is King Mollub the 16th. He
Hello,
was
everyone.
he was the king who was taken out by our former ruler. His Royal Majesty the 19th, King Gollop.
For what offense?
Breathing, I believe. Isn't that right, Mollub? And you just hear.
Oh dear.
Yes. And the head, a couple of pegs down, kind of turns again in your direction and just goes, yes, that royal creature, if that's what he wants to call himself these days, had me boiled in oil. Can you imagine the indignity of it all?
No,
Jesus.
at all.
I can't imagine. No.
So
Ah.
does this mean that you offed him, then you guarded them?
No, you see,
Is
he
it-
offed me. It was Dribblepot who offed me, and then it was Bloatspew who offed Dribblepot, and it was Moist Twat who offed Bloatspew. I knew it was gonna happen. I'm so sorry. And then before that, it was Gobblegutch who stabbed Moist Twart in the back.
I've had just about enough of this guy. This spot.
Goodbye.
And you're still around because
I believe it is a bit of a curse from Bavlorna. You see, when you are chosen
Little bit of a curse.
Yes, when you are chosen to rule in the stead of, someone else, you have to spend the rest of your life around them if you decide to take them out in an unofficial, unsanctioned way.
really now. And I turn to the ladies.
Right?
So does this happen every time?
Well, it has for the past number of years. It's old Gobblegutch who's been with us the longest. And he stabs. He turns to you and goes, yes. You see, it happened so long ago now that I almost can't remember it. But it wasn't long after we stopped seeing Sabrina around the realm.
Wow, I'm sure it's not related at all.
Well, the Hourglass Coven, I believe that is what they're calling themselves these days. Well, they're not nice. They're not nice hags. They're not nice ladies.
Uh-huh. Seems like it.
Yes, so,
So how did you get to be cursed?
Well, you see, no one knows for sure, other than something about sitting in the chair as ruler of the Soggy Court simply puts a target on your back when it comes to our dearest Bavlorna.
So if someone kills the king, how does he determine who the next king will be?
Oh, well, you see,
Or ruler, king or queen?
for us, it was, at the time, simply the usurper who was brave enough to take out the king. But nowadays, I am hearing rumbles of some kind of coup in the works. We don't know the details, but we have heard that they plan on electing the next king to rule. Can you imagine such a travesty?
Oh, I suppose with
Mhm.
all of you guys still around, being the next king doesn't really appeal.
Oh, my goodness. I can't imagine why it would.
Is there a way to evict the king without killing him?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Rulers are rulers until their death or their demise.
And you just strip them and throw them out the town gates and be like, never come back here.
Well, you see, they did try that with King Moistwart over here, and she was thrown off the watchtower by Bloatspew over here. And, well, now they're both on pikes.
I see.
How are you able to still talk?
We believe it is part of the curse. We simply must keep each other company for the rest of eternity. And, you know, we are all responsible for the other's death in one way or another. And, oh, it is a miserable existence.
Believe you.
Yeah.
King
Sounds
Gullop knows
miserable.
about this.
Sorry, what was that, Christine?
King Gullop knows about this. The curse.
Knows of the... Well, I mean, I would assume that he does. He does like to parade himself and his court past this bridge a few times a day, and frankly, it gets a little bit exhausting, and, you know, you can only have leg envy for so long before it gets a little tiresome.
Mm-hmm.
Cypress seems to be in deep thought.
But if it is His Royal Majesty, King Gullop the 19th, that you are looking for, simply continue across this bridge and you will find him and the current members of his court.
How many members of the court are there?
Oh, you know, the numbers do fluctuate quite a bit, but I can tell you that currently, at least at last count, there were, I believe, six knights. No. Now that I think about it, I believe there are 5 today. One of them seems to be off putting out fires or something foolish.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Those are our handshake guys. I'm not saying that for real.
So you go through the handshake, mysteriously dislocate a thumb.
Yeah.
And only one of the talking heads seems to recognize it. And that is King Mollub the 16th, who was boiled in oil by Gullop.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You know, whether our 5 turns into a group of 6, you know, we care not, but I can say that from what I have heard, people are getting quite tired of His Royal Majesty, King Gullop the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Has there ever been an outsider interference?
Oh, you know, these things, they do happen from time to time.
Did they end up like you? The
Oh,
outsiders.
it's, you know, a lot of their attempts have not gone well.
Thank you for your time. She starts. Careful not to step on the little can thing.
Absolutely.
Pardon me.
And the can just kind of looks up at you and goes, "Hey, where are you going? Are you going to see the
Stop.
king? If you're going to see the king, I'm going to go with you. Is that all right?
Sure.
I don't particularly like the king, but I would like to keep you company."
All right. Can you get there on your own, or would you like a lift?
Oh, a lift?
Mm-hmm. And she offers her hand, so he can get on the shoulder.
Yeah, fantastic. Jumps up into your hand and you push him up to your shoulder.
Yep. So I take him along with me.
All right.
As
So,
we get away from the talking heads, I'm like, might not be a good idea to take out the king.
you're right.
I don't want to be like that.
Fair.
Nope. I agree. So I was asking what happens and stuff.
Hmm. Think we could get him to abandon it? The crown?
Who are you asking?
The
Might
group
be
in
able
general.
to
Oh, the
torture
group,
him to
okay.
do it.
Torture him. Yep, that's a thing.
What?
Mhm.
incentive.
Make our way closer to the court.
Okay. So, as you approach the other end, a marble gazebo stands atop a mound of soggy earth, its white stone streaked green with algae, and the support pillars have sunk into the muck unevenly, so the dome canopy now sits askew. Short steps ring the gazebo, leading to a raised floor where bullywugs dressed in shabby clothing lounge on pillows. Among them, a harpist sends forth delicate notes that mingle with the murmur and croaking of the gathered nobles. On this day, a flabby bullywug wearing a crown of woven lily flowers sits on an ornate throne with his legs folded under him. He has a large leather-bound book open across his lap and is mouthing the words he reads on the pages. Without looking up, he says, "Have you no herald to announce your presence before King Gollop the 19th?" He slams his book closed as if to punctuate his question regarding you for the first time. Sleepy bullywug guards standing around the monarch snap to attention and ready their weapons.
I am my own herald. I am Cypress.
Cypress,
Oh, right. I'm
is
also
it?
the Witchlight Monarch. Hello.
Oh, so
Hello.
royalty meeting royalty. What an outstanding occasion. And he claps his hands a couple of times, and there's like immediately trays of food and drink and things like that are brought in.
Thank you. These are my friends. Or fellow knights.
Okay.
She corrects herself.
So there was a couple of bullywugs who came in with all of this new food and things, and they start handing out food and things like that. And
Definitely snacking.
yeah, for sure. And you're each handed a goblet. And just give me a second. I'm going to roll a d4. Okay. So everybody is standing around talking, and you guys each handed a goblet of wine. And Liem, you go to take a drink out of your wine glass, but instead,
Not drinking that weird wine.
yeah, but instead,
Weird, sketchy frog wine.
what you see is that your goblet is empty.
Good.
And in place of this wine is a small a small piece of parchment. And it's kind of tucked into the glass in a way that you don't have to pull it out because this is very sneaky. But it says, "Find Illing, the Baron of Muckstump, at once. The revolution lives."
Yes. Ealing. Stump. Find them, says the secret cup.
Secret cup. Oh. Dear.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So, do you pretend that you are drinking from the cup, or are you just...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, the food is okay. It's, a lot of it is very wet. Like, a lot of soggy stuff. Yeah. Not necessarily the best of the best here. But with this level of intrigue and this secret note, I think we're going to call it a day here. I think that's a good place to pause.
Okay.
Because holy smokes, it was a lot. You guys went around a couple of things that I thought for sure you were going to do. So, womp womp. This is how it goes. So before we sign off, there are a couple of things that I want to make sure that we tell you about.
Damn it.
All right.
Bye.
So one of them is that on Next Monday, you can join us for the Las Vegas table for Wizards and Wine, also playing through the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. You'll be able to check that out. Then on Saturday, Sunday, you can join DM Mitch. Christine is in the Saturday. Are you in the Saturday or the Sunday game?
Saturday game.
Saturday game. And you guys just started a new campaign, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Tentatively called Chaos Congregation.
Chaos Congregation. Good Lord. So you can check DM Mitch and Christine along with their other players in that one on Saturday. And then on Sunday, you can join Mitch again. And that's going to bring us around to Mondays for Wizards and Wine. You can also check out Demolition Force, which Roger is running. And I believe they're just in the midst of wrapping up right now as well. And I should also mention on Sunday, Vampires in Vitae, which is a Vampire the Masquerade actual play live stream and podcast and all of that stuff. So lots going on here, lots for you to check out, and new shows in the works as well. So we'll keep you posted on all of that and when the new stuff comes. But for now, we say thank you so much for spending some time with us here today. Ladies in Halifax, thank you so much for joining me today. Remember to always carry a D20 because you never know when you'll need to roll initiative. And always drink responsibly. We'll see you Monday.